A couple weeks ago, the Gray Zone Warfare devs released patch 0.1.2, and there was a ton, and I mean a ton, of bug fixes and adjustments, but there were a couple quick changes I want to specifically highlight in this video, as they may help those of you who are on lower end GPUs. I'll also cover just some of the other various things they fixed, so you guys have an idea of what they're improving in Gray Zone Warfare. If you guys like these sort of update videos for Gray Zone Warfare on the technical side, please do let me know with the like button down below or with a comment or anything like that, because though it does help me out, I want to know your guys' feedback if I try to make these sort of shorter update videos to keep an eye on what Gray Zone Warfare is doing to improve their game. Also, if you need specific help with getting Gray Zone Warfare to run on your system, I run my PC Sherpa live series on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. CST, where you guys can actually come on to the stream and I can help you guys with your performance issues. I also stream on Friday at 6:30 p.m. CST, so on either of those streams, if you want to ask me any sort of question, feel free to, because I'll be happy to answer. But yeah, about the low-end GPU thing. They had a line in the patch notes that said various VRAM optimizations, and though I wasn't directly sure what they did, and I couldn't really find what they did. Also, I should note that I'm on a new system now in parts, so my old data is also kind of wrong, so I can't really cross-compare, but regardless, I have a friend who's on a 1660 Super, and his experience drastically improved. You can see here what his textures were looking like before this patch. Almost unplayable. Well, I don't even know if that's almost. And then you have after. As you can see, a huge difference, and it makes it way more playable for him and just like palatable, honestly. Even though the frame rate is still not the best by any means, it means that some of you who are on more recent but lower end GPUs that don't have 8 GB of VRAM necessarily, you might be able to have somewhat of an enjoyable experience playing Gray Zone Warfare. It won't be perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a start, and it's a move in the right direction to try and at least help those people get in the game and play it to some degree. As you guys can remember, at the start of Gray Zone Warfare, it was a complete cluster. You know what? Everything was a mess, and the performance was all over the charts, but they have been making some improvements to that aspect of the game as well. All that to say, if you have one of those GPUs, try out Gray Zone Warfare again if you bought it, and let me know how it's running for you. Even though it should be running still roughly the same as it was when you first tried it, the stability might be a bit better, and more importantly, textures won't look like they were made in Roblox, so that's a plus. Besides that, they said that they made some lighting changes on medium graphics quality settings, which I couldn't really see, but there's that. And speaking of lighting, they had some fixes to light leaks, which are essentially places where light leaks out like this, but not on purpose, through, say, solid objects or other surfaces where light should not be coming through. It's like if this door was closed, but the light was still coming through at the bottom of the door and lighting up the entire room. Glad to see that they're still making improvements to help with the overall lighting quality of the game there. They also patched out some different graphical artifacts caused by shadows being pushed, or that's not the right word, but placed on windows, we'll say. I'm assuming the grainy effect in some of the shadowing was exacerbated. Is that the word? Man, I'm losing it. But it was magnified by the windows and basically made for a shimmery mess, if I had to guess. So they're hopefully patching that out with this update about a week ago. They also added this new shading quality setting, which basically just said it was everything else that they couldn't really include in the other settings, which was kind of odd to me, but I tried to test if it had any sort of impact on VRAM or just the general presentation of the game, and I couldn't really see the difference, so I'm not sure what exactly this setting changes, but I'm sure these are all settings that are going to be changed and swapped around in the future. So that's why I'm not too fussed about it. I'm sure they're going to be changing stuff around, and when they do and add more concrete descriptions or just post about what they're changing, I'll be sure to update you guys on this channel, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you haven't tried Gray Zone in a while, they fixed a bunch of different crashes in both this update and a lot of the other updates that have been going on recently. And most specifically, they fixed a Skalla.dll error that a lot of people in my Discord were actually experiencing, which you should join, by the way. That's linked in the description. But if you've been having that issue, make sure you try out the game again, as that might be patched with this most recent patch. They did say in a statement on this patch that they were dedicated to enhancing the experience of Gray Zone Warfare, and they will continue to improve the performance leading up to their first major update, which is, I believe they call it patch 2. And within that patch, they're going to be adding hopefully the day and night cycle, which looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, I lost my voice talking about it. It's going to bring me to tears if I keep talking about it. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll try to benchmark it as well, as you guys know. I'll see if they do any settings changes or anything like that, and I'll keep you guys posted if I get any more information. So keep an eye on, say, my Twitter, my Discord, or just in my YouTube community posts, as I'll post anything major in there. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this quick video. I'm posting this instead of a lossless scaling guide that I was planning on making, because lossless scaling is acting super funky with my current capture card. So the second I get that sorted out, I will be showing you guys lossless scaling as it applies to this game and a couple others, as I think it is pretty relevant to those of you who want to have increased smoothness or visual fidelity in a game. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit the usual buttons, and yeah, I'll see you guys tonight for my stream. It should be a couple hours after I post this video. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and for now, this is Clem, clocking out. Later.